Burning in a private room. Rain keeps falling through the midnight gloom. Black coat hanging where the shadows meet. Slow guitar crying underneath my feet. Rhodes plays low like a secret prayer. Upright bass moving through the smoky air. Ice in the glass, one hand on the bar. I've been learning who I really am in the dark. I don't tell them where I've been. I don't tell them what I lost. Some roads make a man stronger. Some roads show him the cost. I'm the man behind the smoke. You don't see what I carry. I got a heart that learned to break, but a soul that won't surrender. I'm the man behind the smoke. Calm when the night gets cold. I don't need to raise my voice to make the whole room know. She came in wearing midnight on her skin. Sat beside me with a quiet little grin. She said, "You look like you've been here before." I said, "I've been through every kind of door." She touched my hand, then looked into my eyes. There was something honest underneath her disguise, but I knew better than to call it fate. Some beautiful things arrive too late. I've loved with both hands open. I've lost without a sound. And every time I hit the bottom, I found another way around. I'm the man behind the smoke. You don't see what I carry. I got a heart that learned to break, but a soul that won't surrender. I'm the man behind the smoke. The whole room knows. Let the rain fall where it may. I got no debt to tomorrow, and no words left for yesterday. If the darkness wants to follow, let it walk behind my feet. I made peace with every shadow that I meet along the street. I'm the man behind the smoke, still standing when it's over. I've been broken by the world, but I never let it own me. I'm the man behind the smoke, and the night knows what I'm worth. I don't need another man's approval to know what I deserve. Roads fading low, bass still walking slow. One long guitar bending through the smoke below. The room goes quiet I'm the man behind the smoke, and I'm not afraid of the man I've made. Midnight rain on a boulevard of stone, black coat moving like a man who's known. Every door that closed, every hand that lied, every woman who left with the morning tide. Roads in the corner, low and blue. That old guitar got something to say too. One long bend through the smoke-filled air, like a wounded heart that don't need repair. I don't make promises, I don't make demands. I've learned a quiet man can still make his stand. A gentleman walks alone when the night gets cold. He carries his own sorrow and never lets it show. A gentleman walks alone with his head held high. He'd rather lose a lover than lose the man inside. A bright bass rolling underneath the floor, a deep kick knocking like the old back door. Snare hits clean through the cigarette haze, while the guitar burns through the darker days. She said, you never tell me what you feel. I said, some wounds take time before they heal. She reached for my hand and pulled away. Some goodbyes don't need another word to say. I've tasted regret, I've slept with the blame, but I won't trade my freedom just to keep somebody's name. A gentleman walks alone when the night gets cold. He carries his own sorrow and never lets it show. A gentleman walks alone with his head held high. He'd rather lose a lover than lose the man inside. Let the city whisper, let the old men talk, let the rain wash clean every footprint on the block. I ain't looking for revenge, I ain't waiting for a sign. Some battles you finally draw the line, a gentleman walks alone, but he ain't afraid of the dark. He keeps a little fire burning deep inside his heart. A gentleman walks alone. When the last train leaves town, he doesn't need somebody to keep him standing now. Low light on the window, cold smoke in the air, one long guitar crying, but he doesn't turn back there. Black coat in the midnight, footsteps fading slow. A gentleman walks alone, and that's all you need to know. Rain keeps falling on the old town road, black coat heavy with a lifetime's load. Roads down low in the corner of the room, that old guitar bends beneath the smoke and gloom. Upright bass walking steady through the floor, beat kick knocking like a heart behind a door. Neon bleeding through the window glass, I got no reason to remember what is past. I've made my mistakes, I've carried my shame, but I never let the darkness tell me who I became. I'm the man who never looked back when the night came calling my name. I walked away from every broken promise, and I never played that game. I'm the man who never looked back with the rain upon my coat. I lost a little love along the way, but I never lost my soul. She stood waiting underneath the street light, black dress shining in the pouring night. She said, you could stay if you wanted to. I said, you know I can't belong to you. She reached for me, then let me go. Some things you feel but never show. That old guitar cried one long note, like a final word from a story I wrote. I've loved too hard, I've stayed too long, but every road that broke me made me twice as strong. I'm the man who never looked back when the night came calling my name. I walked away from every broken promise, and I never played that game. I'm the man who never looked back with the rain upon my coat. I lost a little love along the way, but I never lost my soul. Let the city sleep beneath the rain, let the old streets forget my name. I don't need revenge, I don't need to be right. Some victories are simply walking into the night. I'm the man who never looked back when the night came calling my name. I walked away from every broken promise, and I never played that game. I'm the man who never looked back with the rain upon my coat. I lost a little love along the way, but I never lost my soul. I won't look back from here. Tipped by my name, the gentleman of the night. Rain falls softly on the avenue. Neon paints the pavement midnight blue. Black coat hanging from my shoulders tight. I've been walking these streets half my life. Roads keeps whispering in the corner low. That old guitar bends like a river of smoke. Upright bass rolling beneath the floor. Deep kick knocking like an old wooden door. I don't make a promise that I cannot keep. I don't break the demons that I bury when I sleep. I'm the gentleman of the night. Calm when the room gets cold. I don't need a loaded gun to make a story unfold. I'm the gentleman of the night. I walk where the shadows go, and when the whole world turns away, I still know what I know. She came through the doorway dressed in black. One look told me she was trouble coming back. She said, "You always seem so far away." I said, "Some things a man don't need to say." She poured the whiskey, watched the amber glow. Said, "You never let anybody close." I smiled and took another drink. Some truths are better left at the edge of the brink. I've loved without surrender, I've lost without regret. I've learned the hardest lesson is knowing when to forget. I'm the gentleman of the night. Calm when the room gets cold. I don't need a loaded gun to make a story unfold. I'm the gentleman of the night. I walk where the shadows go, and when the whole world turns away, I still know what I know. She came through the doorway dressed in black. One look told me she was trouble coming back. She said, "You always seem so far away." I said, "Some things a man don't need to say." She poured the whiskey, watched the amber glow. Said, "You never let anybody close." I smiled and took another drink. Some truths are better left at the edge of the brink. I've loved without surrender, I've lost without regret. I've learned the hardest lesson is knowing when to forget. I'm the gentleman of the night. Calm when the room gets cold. I don't need a loaded gun to make a story unfold. I'm the man who never looked. Rain keeps falling on the old brick street. Black boots moving to a slow heartbeat. Smoke in the doorway, neon turning blue. Another night begins with nothing left to lose. Roads down low, barely making a sound. A bright bass rolling deep underground. That old guitar bends one note through the haze, like a man remembering better days. I've played this game too long to believe in luck. When the cards turn against you, you learn to keep your head up. The house always wins, that's what they told me. You can gamble with your heart, but the night won't set you free. The house always wins, and I know that now. So I leave with what is left never asked them how. She sat across from me beneath the light, black dress, red lips, eyes cold as night. She said, you look like you've been losing again. I said, I've lost more than money, my friend. She laughed softly, reached for my hand, said, some men never know when to stand. I looked at her, then looked at the door. I knew that game wasn't worth playing anymore. I've paid for every lesson, I buried every lie. Sometimes walking away is the strongest way to fight. The house always wins, that's what they told me. You can gamble with your heart, but the night won't set you free. The house always wins, and I know that now. So I'll leave with what is left of me, never ask them how. Keep its secrets, the dealer can't keep his grin. I walked into that room a broken man, but I won't walk out like him. The house always wins, but tonight I choose to leave. I won't gamble with my soul again, just to make somebody believe. So let the whole room drown. I'll take my coat, light one last smoke, and disappear from this town. Low roads fading, bass walking slow. One last guitar bends, then lets the silence grow. The cards are on the table, whiskey's running dry. The house may always win, but tonight I walked away alive. Rain on the window, midnight in the room. Roads playing low, like a heart beneath the gloom. Black coat hanging by the old front door. I've been carrying these ghosts too long to count anymore. A bright bass rolling underneath the floor. Deep kick knocking like a man at the door. That old guitar band's one slow blue line. telling me the trouble ain't yours, it's mine. I don't talk about the past, I don't ask the night to heal. Some wounds lose their power when you finally let them feel. Pour the last whiskey before dawn, let the old night carry on. I got no one left to blame, no reason to stay the same. Pour the last whiskey before dawn, when the darkness starts to fade, I leave every ghost behind me like a debt that finally got paid. She walked in wearing midnight blue, sat beside me like she always knew. Said, you look like a man who's tired of war. I said, I've been fighting battles that don't matter anymore. She touched my hand, then looked away. Some words are better left unsaid. The guitar cried one long, sustained note, like the last thing my broken heart ever wrote. I've loved without surrender, I've lost without regret, but the hardest thing a man can do is learn what to forget. Pour the last whiskey before dawn, let the old night carry on. I got no one left to blame and no reason to stay the same. Pour the last whiskey before dawn, when the darkness starts to fade, I leave every ghost behind me like a debt that finally got paid. Let the rain wash down the windows, let the city lose its name. I've been living in the shadows, but I don't belong to them. No crown and no forgiveness, no promise left to keep. Just a man beneath the streetlight, finally learning how to sleep. Pour the last whiskey before dawn, one more drink and I'll be gone. I got scars beneath this black coat, but they don't control me now. Pour the last whiskey before dawn, let the first light find my face. I spent half my life in darkness, now I'm walking out with grace. Roads fading low, bass still walking slow. One last guitar bends and lets the silence grow. The glass is empty, the room is still. Dawn is coming, and for the first time I don't mind it at all. One last night before the darkness passes, black coat resting on the empty chair, cigar smoke slowly disappearing in the air. Rhodes keeps breathing one final chord. That old guitar remembers every road. A bright bass rolling soft beneath the floor, like a heartbeat that won't knock anymore. I've seen the good, I've known the bad, I've lost some things I wish I had, but every road that brought me here was mine to walk alone. I'm the last gentleman, standing when the lights go down. No crown upon my head, no kingdom in this town. I'm the last gentleman, and I don't regret the road. Every scar became a lesson, every loss became my own. I remember every woman I once knew, every promise that I couldn't make come true, every smoky room, every midnight train, every glass of whiskey poured against the rain. There were nights I thought I'd never see the dawn, there were loves I swore I'd never live without, but the heart learns what the mind can't understand. Sometimes letting go is how you stay a man. No more running, no more lies, no more looking for another alibi. The night has taken what it wanted, now the morning can decide. I'm the last gentleman, standing when the lights go down. No crown upon my head, no kingdom in this town. I'm the last gentleman, and I don't regret the road. Every scar became a lesson, every loss became my own. So let the final record play, let the old guitar cry, let the smoke rise slowly to the pale and waking sky. I don't need another answer, I don't need another name. I've made peace with every shadow that once followed me through rain. I'm the last gentleman, and the night is almost gone. I've carried all my ghosts with me, but I won't carry them beyond. I'm the last gentleman, walking toward the morning light. No bitterness behind me, no fear of what comes next tonight. One last glass on the table, one last chord in the room, one last cigarette burning beneath the fading moon. The bass falls silent, the guitar lets go, the lights come up, and the last gentleman walks home. leather shoes, keeping time beneath my feet. Roads in the corner, breathing low and slow. There's a certain kind of silence only old men know. Whiskey on the table, smoke above the chair. I can feel your eyes before I see you there. You walked in softly like a memory, but I learned long ago what love can make a man believe. I don't raise my voice, I don't need to fight. A man who knows his worth don't have to prove it every night. A gentleman never begs, he lets the lonely go. He won't chase a fading heart down a road he doesn't know. A gentleman never begs, he stands beneath the rain. If you choose to walk away, he won't call your name. That old guitar bends underneath the smoke. One long note like a promise someone broke. Upright bass walking steady through the floor. Kick hits deep like a knock against the door. You said maybe we could try again someday. I took a slow drink and looked the other way. Some things lose their beauty when you hold them too tight. Some hearts were never meant to stay all night. I've learned to leave before the goodbye. I've learned that silence can tell the truth without a lie. A gentleman never begs, he lets the lonely go. He won't chase a fading heart down a road he doesn't know. A gentleman never begs, he stands beneath the rain. If you choose to walk away, he won't call your name. There's no anger in my heart, no bitterness to hide. Just a little more wisdom than I had before tonight. You can keep the memories, you can keep the flame. I'll keep my dignity and walk away the same. A gentleman never begs, he knows when love is gone. He won't turn a broken promise into something to hold on. A gentleman never begs, he stands his ground alone. When the last light leaves the room, he still walks out like a gentleman. Low roads fading, bass still walking slow. One long guitar crying like a story letting go. Rain on the window, smoke above the chair. The gentleman never begs, he isn't there. Rain comes down on the old brick wall. Midnight shadows stretch long and tall. Black coat hanging by the wooden chair. Smoke in the room, but I don't care. Roads plays low like a distant train. That old guitar bends through the window pane. Upright bass walking beneath my feet. Kick hits heavy with a slow heartbeat. I've heard every warning, I've seen every sign, but a man who knows his darkness doesn't fear the night. Ain't no devil at my door. I've already met him once before. He came wearing a stranger's face and tried to take my soul away. Ain't no devil at my door. I don't fear him anymore. I walked through fire, paid my dues. Now there's nothing left for me to lose. She walked in wearing a midnight dress, eyes full of trouble, lips full of tenderness. She said, "You look like you've been here too long." I said, "Some men stay where they belong." She poured 2 drinks beneath the light. For one short moment everything felt right. Then the guitar cried one long blue note, like a warning from every love I couldn't hold. I don't chase what leaves me, I don't beg what goes. Some doors close forever, and that's how a man grows. Ain't no devil at my door. I've already met him once before. He inside, just an old black coat and a lifetime of nights. Ain't no devil at my door, he ain't welcome anymore. I've buried every ghost I knew beneath the streets I walk through. Ain't no devil at my door, and if he comes out, let him see. A man can lose almost everything and still refuse to bend his knee. Low roads fading, bass walking slow, guitar crying one last note through the smoke below. No devil, no fear, no looking back, just my boots on the pavement and the night at my back.
There's a devil at my table, dressed in black beneath the light. He pours whiskey like a gentleman and never asks me why. The room is thick with cigarette smoke, the piano whispers low. Outside the rain keeps falling like it's got nowhere to go.
He said, you look like a man who's got nothing left to lose. I said, I've lost enough already, I know what I can choose. So pour it slow, pour it dark, let the guitar leave its mark. I got fire in my silence, I got thunder in my heart. If the devil wants my soul, he can wait until I'm old. I was raised to keep my word and never sell what I can't hold. She came walking through the doorway, red lips, eyes like rain. She didn't need an introduction, I could recognize the pain. She sat down beside the devil, and he smiled like he knew her well. I could see by the way she looked at me, she had something left to sell. I said, darling, don't be foolish, this room remembers every lie. She said, maybe I came looking for a man who wouldn't hide. So pour it slow, pour it dark, let the guitar leave its mark. I got fire in my silence, I got thunder in my heart. If the devil wants my soul, he can wait until I'm old. I was raised to keep my word and never sell what I can't hold.
about their freedom. I've known men who sold their name. I've seen love turn into business. I've seen loyalty become a game. But I still believe a gentleman is something worth protecting, even when the whole damn world has forgotten what respect means. So pour it slow, pour it dark. Let the guitar leave its mark. I got fire in my silence. I got thunder in my heart. If the devil wants my soul, tell him I won't take his deal. I would rather walk through hell than become a man who kneels. The devil left at midnight. The woman followed soon. I stayed behind with my whiskey, and the guitar played one last blues. There's a cold wind through the doorway, and the clock is nearly 2. The old club's getting empty, but I'm still thinking about you. Black coffee on the table, blue smoke above my head. Every promise that you gave me still sounds better left unsaid. I learned to keep my distance. I learned to hide the pain. A gentleman can lose his heart and never lose his name. I'm the last gentleman in town, still wearing my old black coat. I don't chase what doesn't love me. I don't beg where love won't grow. If you see me in the midnight with my collar turned up high, don't mistake this quiet sorrow for a man afraid to die. Said I looked dangerous when the room went cold and still. I said, darling, that's just what happens when a man has learned to kill. Every dream that made him weaker, every hope that made him blind, every foolish little promise that he left too far behind. Now the band is playing slowly, and the glasses catch the light. There's a woman at the bar, but I won't ask her for the night. I'm the last gentleman in town, still wearing my old black coat. I don't chase what doesn't love me. I don't beg where love won't grow. If you see me in the midnight with my collar turned up high, don't mistake this quiet sorrow for a man afraid to die. through the smoke, long bins hanging over low roads, a bright bass walking heavy beneath the groove. One sustained guitar note, maybe somewhere down the road I'll forgive the things you said. Maybe I'll remember your face without wishing you were dead. But tonight I raise my glass to the woman I once knew, to the love that made me colder and the man it made me into. I'm the last gentleman in town, and the night knows where I go. I leave nothing on the table that I don't already owe. If you hear my footsteps fading, don't come running through the rain. A gentleman can love you once, but he won't lose himself again. The last light leaves the window, the old club closes down. I put my hat beneath my arm and walk alone through town. Dressed in midnight, smoke is floating near the light. There's a bottle on the table, and your shadow in my sight. The old rose keeps on breathing while the guitar starts to cry. You can tell a lot about a man by the way he says goodbye. I don't raise my voice, I don't need to fight. A gentleman knows the truth, doesn't always need the lie. This is my last word, and I won't say it twice. I gave you all my honest love, you gave me your disguise. So take your coat and leave, take your secrets too. A gentleman can lose a woman without losing what is true. You said I never showed you what was hiding underneath. I said I gave you every piece that I was strong enough to give. You wanted me wide open, I was scared to lose control. Some men spend their whole damn lives trying to protect their soul. I've been cold before, I've been wrong before, but I won't stand at your doorway begging for what isn't there anymore. This is my last word, and I won't say it twice. I gave you all my honest love, you gave me your disguise. So take your coat and leave,
gentleman can lose a woman without losing what is true. Electric, electric, someday you'll remember how I loved you in the dark. Maybe you'll regret the moment when you tore apart my heart. But don't come looking for forgiveness at the place where we once stood. I can wish you nothing but peace and still know leaving was for good. This is my last word. Now the room can breathe again. I won't carry your betrayal like a weight beneath my skin. Take your coat and leave. Let the night decide the rest. A gentleman doesn't need revenge. He just walks away with respect. The guitar holds one final note. The bartender turns the light down low. I straighten my collar and say nothing more.
Black smoke rising from the doorway. Rain is shining on the street. There's a shadow in the window and a slow beat underneath. Whiskey burning on the table. Rhodes is breathing in the dark. Every note the guitar whispers leaves another little mark. Talk about the old days. I don't ask what might have been. A man can carry hell inside him and still walk in looking clean. Through smoke with a heart that never spoke. I've been burned by love and money. I've been tested by the cold. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your company. If you want to stand beside me, you better know what darkness means. came walking through the club with your eyes beneath your hat. Said, I heard you got a reputation. I said, I don't talk about that. You poured yourself a whiskey, then you looked me in the eye. Said, a man who never trembles must have something left to hide. I smiled and kept my silence, let the guitar answer back. Some questions aren't worth answering when the truth can start a war. I'm the man who walks through smoke with a heart that never spoke. I've been burned by love and money. I've been tested by the cold. I don't need your sympathy, I don't need your company. If you want to stand beside me, you better know what darkness means. Standard electric guitar, slow bends crying between the folky room. I've buried too many promises to make another one tonight. I've watched good men become monsters, trying to prove that they were right. So if you're walking through my darkness, don't expect me to explain. Some men learn to live with thunder, some men learn to love the rain. I'm the man who walks through smoke, and I know the road I chose. I can carry every scar without letting anybody know. If you want to call me ruthless, if you want to call me cold, just remember, darling, every man who walks through darkness has a story left untold. The club goes quiet, the last guitar note falls. I put my hat on and walk through the smoke. There's a man at the corner table where the cigarette smoke hangs low. Black coat folded on his shoulder, like a story he won't show. Two fingers wrapped around his whiskey, eyes fixed somewhere past the room. Every woman knows his silence, every lonely man knows his tune. He don't speak about tomorrow, he don't ask about the past. When you live through enough heartaches, you learn some things don't last. I'm just a man at the corner table, trying to keep my soul intact. I don't need your pity, baby, I don't need to take you back. I've got scars beneath my collar, I got thunder in my chest.
can love you like a gentleman, but I won't settle for less. You walked in wearing midnight, with that trouble in your eyes. Sat across from me so slowly, like you knew I couldn't hide. You said, tell me what you're thinking. I said, nothing you should know. But the guitar started crying, and the truth began to show. I have spent too many evenings making peace with being alone. I don't fear the empty highway, I don't fear the cold unknown. I'm just a man at the corner table, trying to keep my soul intact. I don't need your pity, baby, I don't need to take you back. I've got scars beneath my collar, I got thunder in my chest. I can love you like a gentleman, but I won't settle for less. If you want me, come closer. If you fear me, walk away. I have no time for half love, I have nothing left to fake. I've been broken by a woman, I've been healed by the night. Now I know the difference between surrender and a fight. I'm just a man at the corner table, and I've made my peace with that. I can give you all my darkness, but I won't give you my back. There's a fire beneath my silence, there's a truth beneath my skin. If you wanna love a gentleman, you better know what you're walking in. The band fades into midnight, the bartender dims the light. I leave my glass upon the table and disappear into the night.
Black smoke curling by the ceiling, rain is knocking on the glass. There's a woman at the corner, watching every moment pass. I've got silver on my fingers, got a shadow in my eyes. You can hear a man grow older when he stops believing lies. I don't speak of what I've lost, I don't count the price. Some wounds don't need a witness, some hearts don't need advice. So pour the whiskey slowly, let the piano play low. Tonight I'll leave with my dignity and give you my gentleman's goodbye. No anger at the table, no tears beneath the light. I'll tip my hat, close the door, and disappear into the night. Your perfume stays beside me like a secret in my coat. Every word you never told me still is burning in my throat. I could ask you for forgiveness, I could ask you to remain, but a man who knows his worth doesn't beg against the rain. I've been down these lonely roads, I've slept beside regret, but the hardest thing a man can do is leave without resentment. So pour the whiskey slowly, let the piano play low. Tonight I'll leave with my dignity and give you my gentleman's goodbye. No anger at the table, no tears beneath the light. I'll tip my hat, close the door, and disappear into the night. Maybe love was never meant to keep two people tied. Maybe some beautiful things were only meant to die. And if you ever miss me when the city turns to blue, remember I was honest even when it hurt to lose you. So pour the whiskey slowly, let the last slow record play. I got nothing left to promise, and nothing left to say. No anger at the table, no tears beneath the light. I'll tip my hat, close the door, and disappear into the night. The rain keeps falling, the room keeps breathing slow. You won't hear me coming back. That's how a gentleman says goodbye. Midnight, leaning on the window glass. Rain keeps falling on the empty street. I wear my silence like an old black coat and walk with shadows underneath. Whiskey burning slowly in my hand, low lights dancing across the room. You know my name, but not my story. You only know the man I let you know. I don't raise my voice, I don't make a scene. A gentleman knows what silence means. I'm the man who never begged, never chased what chose to leave. I can love you like a sinner, I can walk away like a king. There's a fire beneath this calm, there's a scar beneath this smile. You can stay here till the morning, but you won't own me for a while. Black suit hanging by the doorway, cold cigar smoke above the chair. Your perfume still lives in the curtains, like a ghost that knows I'm there. You said love was for the fearless, I said love was for the fools. Then you looked into my eyes and made a liar out of me. I don't need revenge, I don't need your tears. Some debts disappear, but some survive the years. I'm the man who never begged, never chased what chose to leave. I can love you like a sinner, I can walk away like a king. There's a fire beneath this calm, there's a scar beneath this smile. You can stay here till the morning, but you won't own me for a while. Guitar. Maybe I was born too late, maybe you were born too wild. Maybe two broken hearts can only meet for a little while. I could put my pride aside, I could call you one more time, but a gentleman remembers when to leave a love behind. I'm the man who will never beg, never crawl down on my knees. I would rather lose your shadow than lose the man I used to be. There's a fire beneath this calm, there's a storm behind these eyes. If you ever hear my footsteps, you'll know I didn't come to say goodbye. So pour another glass, let the old record play. Some men lose their women, some men lose their way. I just learned how to walk away. There's a silver moon above the city, and a shadow underneath my door. Your photograph is on the table, but I don't look at it anymore. The road is breathing in the darkness, the bass is walking slow and deep. I've been learning how to lose you without losing any sleep. You can keep your explanations, you can keep your alibis. I've heard enough beautiful excuses from beautiful mouths tonight. There is always a price for staying when the love has gone cold. You can hold me in your arms, but you can't hold my soul. I would rather leave with nothing than remain and lose my name. A man can live without a lover, but he can't live without his flame. You poured another drink beside me and pushed the bottle my way. You said maybe we can fix this. I said maybe not today. Your fingers trembled on the table, mine were steady as the stone. I spent too many years pretending that I wasn't better on my own. There's no anger in my silence, there's no victory in goodbye. Sometimes walking out the doorway is the strongest way to try. There is always a price for staying when the love has gone cold. You can hold me in your arms, but you can't hold my soul. I would rather leave with nothing than remain and lose my name. A man can live without a lover, but he can't live without his flame. Electric guitar answers every line, slow aching bends. Deep vibrato and long sustained notes, low rose chords hanging in the room, upright bass glued tightly to the kick. Maybe somewhere down the highway I'll remember you with grace. Not the lies beneath the kisses, not the tears upon your face. Just the woman who once loved me,
just the nights we thought were true. Sometimes that's enough for a man to finally let go of you. There is always a price for staying, and tonight I know the cost. I'd rather carry lonely mornings than keep pretending nothing's lost. So keep the keys upon the table, keep the memories in this room. I'll take my coat and leave you gently before the darkness becomes doom. The door closes behind me. The street is quiet and cold. Some men leave with broken hearts. Some men leave with their souls.
Rain was falling on the window like a whisper from the street. I walked into the private club with the night beneath my feet. Black coat hanging from my shoulders, silver smoke above the bar. You were sitting by the corner, looking like a falling star. You didn't ask me who I was, you just poured another drink. I could read the question in your eyes before I had a chance to think. I've learned to keep my distance, I've learned to hide the flame. But some women walk through darkness and make a man forget his name. I'm the gentleman in the rain, still standing when the lights go low. I got a heart full of trouble and nowhere left to go. You can hold me through the midnight, you can leave me with the dawn, but I'll never chase your footsteps, I'll just watch you moving on. The guitar started crying softly, one long note across the room. You leaned closer to my shoulder, bringing back an old perfume. I said, I've known your kind before. You said, then you know what I can do. I smiled into my whiskey and said, I still walked over to you. Your fingers touched the table, mine were resting near the glass. Two people dressed in silence, watching shadows slowly pass. I don't ask about tomorrow, I don't promise yesterday. When the night feels this familiar, there's no reason left to stay away. I'm the gentleman in the rain, still standing when the lights go low. I've got a heart full of trouble and nowhere left to go. You can hold me through the midnight, you can leave me with the dawn, but I'll never chase your footsteps, I'll just watch you moving on. The bartender turned the sign around,
The city started closing down. You said, come with me tonight. I said, I don't know how. You looked at me for one long breath, then took my hand in yours. For a man who spent his whole life running, I didn't want to run anymore. The old guitar kept answering every word I couldn't say. Sometimes our heart needs darkness before it finds its way. Maybe I was born too proud. Maybe you were born too wild. Maybe broken people recognize the pieces in each other's eyes. So let the rain keep falling. Let the whole world disappear. Stay beside me in the darkness, just a little longer here. I'm the gentleman in the rain, but tonight I won't walk away. I spent too many years pretending I don't need somebody to stay. You can hold me through the midnight. You can see behind the scars. For the first time in a long time, I don't mind being where you are. Morning touched the windows. The club was cold and still. You were sleeping on my shoulder, and time had lost its will. The rain was almost over. The night had lost its name. I walked out beside you slowly, still the gentleman in the rain.
The club was breathing slowly under amber chandelier. Rain was drawing silver lines across the window there. I sat alone with whiskey and a cigarette gone red, listening to that old guitar say the things I never said. Then you walked through the doorway with midnight in your eyes, black gloves, dark perfume, and a heart full of lies. I knew you were a danger the moment that you smiled, but a lonely man gets reckless when the night runs wild. I don't need forgiveness, I don't need to be saved. I've made a home from darkness and learned to sleep beside the grave. Leave your ashes on the velvet, let the smoke fill up the room. We can burn a little longer before the night gives way to blue. You can touch me like a secret, you can hurt me like before, but when this old blues finishes, you won't find me at your door. You sat across the table and poured yourself a drink. You said you look like trouble. I said you make me think. The guitar answered softly with a note that wouldn't die. You watched me through the smoke while I looked into your eyes. You said, do you remember the promises you made? I said, a man remembers every promise that betrayed. Your fingers touched the glass, then slowly touched my hand. For one brief moment I forgot why I became this man. I don't speak of yesterday, I don't reopen wounds, but some ghosts stay forever when the heart still wants them close. So leave your ashes on the velvet, let the smoke fill up the room. We can burn a little longer before the night gives way to blue. You can touch me like a secret, you can hurt me like before, but when this old blues finishes, you won't find me at your door. The bartender killed the lights, the city turned to rain. You stood beside the doorway and whispered out my name. I said, don't ask me to stay. You said, I never would. You said, I never would. Two proud hearts in a darkened room, both misunderstood. You kissed me like goodbye, but held me like a prayer. I almost let my guard fall down, almost left it there. Then the clock struck 4 and the room went still. I stepped away from you because a gentleman has will. Maybe love was never meant to make a wounded man whole. Maybe some flames are beautiful because they only burn the soul. So take the night with you, take every word I said. I keep the taste of whiskey and the memory in my head. Leave your ashes on the velvet, let the smoke fill up the room. We were never made for daylight, we belong beneath the moon. You can hold me when I'm lonely, you can follow where I go, but I'll never call you back again, and that's the hardest thing I know. Morning touched the windows, the rain began to fade. One last note from that old guitar, and then the silence stayed. Your perfume on the velvet, your shadow by the door. Some loves don't die completely, they just ask for nothing more. Rain came down on the cobblestone. I left the club with my collar turned low. Black boots walking through the empty street. Cold night air and a heart that won't sleep. There's a silver ring in my jacket pocket, a picture of you, and I still can't stop it. Every man's got a ghost he can't outrun. Mine wears your perfume when the night has begun. I don't ask for mercy, I don't pray for change. I've made my peace with darkness, I've learned to wear the pain. So pour the whiskey in the rain, let it wash away my name. I've been dancing with the devil since the day you left again. I wear my sorrow like a suit, and my silence like a chain. Nobody knows the heart I hide behind the whiskey in the rain. There's a red light burning at the edge of town. The old black car is waiting when the sun goes down. Men in dark coats talking underneath the smoke. Every promise in this city is another kind of joke. Then I saw you standing by the doorway, black dress shining under the hallway. You looked at me like nothing had changed, but a broken man's memory don't work that way. You said, come closer. I said, don't make me stay. Some love burns too deeply to ever fade away. So pour the whiskey in the rain, let it wash away my name. I've been dancing with the devil since the day you left again. I wear my sorrow like a suit, and my silence like a chain. Nobody knows the heart I hide behind the whiskey in the rain. Your fingers touch the side of my face for one brief moment. Time lost its place. No gun, no money, no throne in this town could make a man feel the way you bring him down. I said, I've got enemies waiting outside. You said, let them wait, stay here tonight. So I closed the door and killed the light, and let an old man's heart remember how to fight. Maybe I'm a sinner, maybe I'm a fool, maybe every dark road was leading me to you. I don't need forgiveness, I don't need a crown, just one more night beside you before the whole thing burns down. Pour the whiskey in the rain, let it wash away the pain. I've been carrying your shadow like a bullet through my veins. I wear my sorrow like a suit, but tonight I break the chain. Nobody knows the heart I hide behind the whiskey in the rain. Rain keeps falling, the city turns blue. One last glass on the table, one last thought of you. Tomorrow I'll be gone, like a shadow on the train. But tonight I'm still standing with whiskey in the rain. 2 o'clock in the morning, the city holds its breath. I sit alone beneath the smoke and listen to the rain confess. Black suit on the back of the chair, whiskey burning in my hand. I spent too many years awake to trust a peaceful night again. You walked in through the doorway, your eyes were dark and low. You said, "Aren't you tired, my darling?" I said, "There's nowhere else to go." I don't dream about tomorrow, I don't bargain with the past. Some men learn to live with ghosts when they know the ghosts will last. I'm the man who never sleeps, I hear every midnight sound. I keep my heart behind a door that no one ever found. You can lie beside me, darling, you can hold me through the night, but when the darkness calls my name, I'll still be standing in the light. The old guitar was crying, one note beneath the smoke. You watched me pour another drink like you were waiting for the truth to show. I said, "I've loved like a sinner, and I've lost like a fool." You said, "Then why do you keep running?" I said, "Because I had to learn the rules." Your hand came across the table and rested close to mine. For once I let the silence speak and didn't cross the line. I don't make easy promises, I don't pretend I'm brave. I've seen what love can build and everything it can't save. I'm the man who never sleeps, I hear every midnight sound. I keep my heart behind a door that no one ever found. You can lie beside me, darling, you can hold me through the night, but when the darkness calls my name, I'll still be standing in the light. The bartender killed the music, the room went cold and still. You said, "Come away with me." I said, "I don't know if I will." You smiled and leaned in closer, your perfume filled the air. For a man who fears nothing, you made me stop and stare. I took your hand so slowly, like it might disappear. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't listening for fear. Maybe every heart needs somewhere to rest before the dawn. Maybe every lonely man needs one reason to hold on. I spend my life awake, afraid of what I'd find. Tonight I found your fingers wrapped around mine. I'm the man who never sleeps, but tonight I might stay. I don't need to know forever, I just need this night to stay. You can lie beside me, darling, you can hold me through the rain. And maybe when the morning comes, I won't be afraid again. The sky began to lighten, the last smoke disappeared. You rested on my shoulder and the whole damn world was still. I'm the man who never sleeps, but tonight I close my eyes
between the darkness and the first light of sunrise.
Black rain falling on the avenue, neon trembling in a shade of blue. I walked inside with a weathered coat and a little old fire in my throat. Whiskey waiting underneath the light, smoke rising slowly through the night. You were leaning by the velvet wall, looking like trouble dressed for a ball. I don't need an invitation, I don't need to know your past. Some doors open for a reason, some good things were never made to last. The devil wears my name tonight, but I still walk like a gentleman. I keep my sorrow out of sight and never show a trembling hand. You can see the darkness in my eyes, you can hear it when I speak. I don't need to raise my voice to make a strong man feel weak. You came closer with your cigarette, said I know your kind, I know your regrets. I smiled and let the silence answer. Some women like a dangerous dancer. Your hand was resting on the glass, mine stayed still, letting seconds pass. The guitar cried from the corner softly, like an old friend who knew me completely. Yeah, I don't promise easy mornings, I don't promise I won't leave, but when a man gives you his silence, that's the closest thing to truth he'll give. The devil wears my name tonight, but I still walk like a gentleman. I keep my sorrow out of sight and never show a trembling hand. You can see the darkness in my eyes, you can hear it when I speak. I don't need to raise my voice to make a strong man feel weak. You asked me where I've learned to hide, I said from every woman who stood by my side. You laughed and said that's not an answer. I said, darling, neither was your question. Rain kept falling past the glass, the whole damn city watching shadows pass. You leaned close enough to break my guard and whispered, maybe you're not cold, just scarred. Maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I've been wearing this armor too long. But every man who's loved too deep knows some promises are hard to keep. So stay a little longer, let the old blues play. Tomorrow can take what it wants. Tonight, don't walk away. The devil wears my name tonight, but I still know
way. Even a man born into the night can love before the light of day. Black rain falling, the room is turning gold. Your hand is still in mine, and the night is growing old. The devil wears my name, but tonight I don't mind, because for one slow moment your heart was holding mine.
The rain was falling softly on the windows of the club. I was sitting with my whiskey, thinking about the ones I lost. Low lights across the velvet, smoke drifting through the room. Then you walked in slowly, like a memory I knew. Black dress, silver earrings, a cigarette between your hands. You took the chair beside me, like you already understood the man. I don't talk about the old days, I don't say what made me cold. Some stories lose their meaning when you've carried them too long. This is the house where shadows stay, where broken hearts don't speak, where a man can wear a perfect smile and still be dying underneath. You can sit beside me, darling, you can stay until the dawn. But when the morning finds the truth, you'll know I walk alone. You asked me if I loved you, I watched the whiskey move. I said a man can love a woman and still have something left to lose. You smiled without an answer, your eyes were dark and calm. Then you reached across the table and placed your hand inside my palm. That old guitar was crying, one note hanging in the air. I could hear it answering softly, every secret in my stare. I don't promise you forever, I don't swear I'll never leave. I've learned that love is fragile when you ask too much of me. This is the house where shadows stay, where broken hearts don't speak, where a man can wear a perfect smile and still be dying underneath. You can sit beside me, darling, you can stay until the dawn. But when the morning finds the truth, you'll know I walk alone. The bartender was closing, the room was almost black. You asked me why I never let anybody see me crack. I said I've seen what happens when you give a soul away. The person holding all your pieces can decide to walk away. You leave
against my shoulder and whispered, "Not tonight." For the first time in a long time, I didn't argue with the night. Maybe I was born too late. Maybe love was never kind. Maybe all the strongest men are just afraid of what they find. But if you stay until the sunrise, I won't ask you where you've been. I'll just let this old blues heartbeat teach me how to let you in. This is a house where shadows stay, but tonight they fade away. There's a little light between us that the darkness can't betray. You can sit beside me, darling. You can hold my hand tonight. And for once, this tired gentleman doesn't need to hide. The rain was getting softer, the city turning gray. You rested on my shoulder, and neither of us walked away. The old guitar kept whispering one last note into the room. Some hearts are built for darkness until somebody brings the moon.
The club was closing slowly. Rain was crawling down the glass. I was sitting with my whiskey, watching strangers disappear past. You came through the doorway with a shadow in your eyes. Black dress, silver cigarette, and a secret you disguised. I said, "Sit down beside me." You said, "Do you always stare?" I said, "Only when the room gets quiet and trouble walks in there." I don't need your story, I don't need your name. Some women bring the sunshine, you brought the midnight rain. Midnight never tells what a gentleman knows. It keeps every secret that nobody shows. You can hide your heart behind diamonds and smoke, but when the lights go down, everybody feels broke. Your hand was on the table, mine was close but never touched. Two people trying not to want what they wanted far too much. You said you look so lonely. I said lonely suits me fine. You smiled like you could see every scar behind my eyes. The guitar started crying from somewhere down the hall. One long note hanging in the smoke, like a warning to us all. I don't make confessions, I don't give away my soul. A
man who survived the darkness learns to keep his secrets cold. Midnight never tells what a gentleman knows. He keeps every secret that nobody shows. You can't hide your heart behind diamonds and smoke, but when the lights go down, everybody feels broke. The rain became a downpour, the city disappeared. You moved a little closer and whispered in my ear, tell me that you want me. I looked deep into your eyes and I said, wanting you is easy, leaving you will be the crime. You kissed me like a warning, then stepped back into the rain. I watched you walk beneath the street light and disappear again. Maybe love ain't always holding, maybe love is letting go. Maybe some hearts meet in darkness just to teach each other what they know. I won't ask you where you're going, I won't ask you to return. Some fires burn much brighter when you never let them burn. Midnight never tells what a gentleman feels. It hides the broken pieces and pretends that nothing's real. You can wear your finest suit, you can smile beneath the smoke, go down, everybody needs somebody close. The room is cold and empty, the last glass waits for me. That old guitar keeps whispering about what we couldn't be. Midnight never tells, so I won't tell either. I'll carry your memory like a gentleman should, and disappear into the night.
Black tie, cold heart, midnight on my skin. I walk through the smoke, let the devil follow in. Leather on my shoulders, rain against the street. Every man in this room knows I don't retreat. Silver on the table, whiskey in the glass. I've learned not to trust a smile from the past. She looked at me slowly, like she knew my crime. I said, darling, some men are born out of their time. I don't raise my voice, I don't need to fight. A quiet man can carry the darkest kind of night. So pour me one more whiskey, let the old blues roll. got a black heart beating underneath this tailored soul. I don't fear the devil, I've already seen his face. I'm a gentleman in darkness, and I never leave a trace. Smoke above the ceiling, boots across the floor, a crooked little smile standing beside the door. She said, "You look dangerous." I said, "Maybe that's true." Then she came a little closer, like a woman ought not do. I got blood in my history and frost inside my veins. I made a home from shadows and learned to dance with pain. But when you put your hand in mine, something broke inside. For the first time in many years, I had nowhere left to hide. So pour me one more whiskey, let the old blues roll. I've got a black heart beating underneath this tailored soul. I don't fear the devil, I've already seen his face. I'm a gentleman in darkness, and I never leave a trace. Rain keeps tapping softly on the windows of the club. The night knows all my secrets, the city knows too much. I light another cigarette and watch the smoke go free. Funny how a man can rule the world and still want somebody. You said, "Come away with me." I said, "You don't know who I am." You said, "I see the wounded man beneath the iron in your hands." I looked into your eyes, and for one trembling second, all the walls I built so high, I forgot what they were protecting. If tomorrow comes with sirens, let them call my name. I've lived beneath the thunder, I've slept beside the flame. But tonight, my little darling, lay your head against my chest. Let a tired old sinner forget about the rest. So pour me one more whiskey, let the old blues roll. I got a black heart beating, but you still reach my soul. I don't fear the devil, I don't bow to fate. I'm a gentleman in darkness, standing at the garden gate. I was born with empty pockets and a storm inside my brain. But when you whispered my name, I almost became a better man. Black tie, cold heart, rain falling down, one last smoke in the darkness. No king without a crown. And if the night remembers, let it remember me, a gentleman